I'm a mixture. So I have, my dad's Jamaican, well, half English, half Jamaican. My mum's American, but I was an army child, so I was born in Germany. So, and then there's native Indian somewhere, and there's also Chinese down the line somewhere as well. So I kind of say I'm all nationalities.
Wow. How long were you in Germany for?
I was in Germany till I was about 5, I think. And I moved to the UK when I was about 6 years old.
So no German stuck with you?
No, do you know, I spoke fluent German, but I can't remember it. And I think it was because I came to England and no one else spoke German, so I just forgot it.
But
it would have been really helpful.
It would have been. We were just talking off camera about the new single, the new video you put out today.
Yes.
And I was saying to you that the sentiment is actually something that literally my friend and I was talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
So being that you're not the author of it, but being that you're pushing out this concept, relate to us what it's all about in your opinion.
Do you know what? I wrote this with Andrea Martin, which is, she's done En Vogue, she's done Monica, she's done a whole heap of tunes. And I just feel like what I was trying to avoid was doing the sort of oh, my boyfriend's cheating on me, or even the opposite way around, you know, like it could be that the guy saying, oh, my girlfriend's messing around on me, and making yourself feel, making people feel sorry for you. And I wanted to be like more of a, sort of like more of it being a powerful thing of, you know what, I found out that you're with someone else, and that's fine, because you ain't mine, so I'm going to let you go, I'm going to move on, I'm going to find myself someone better, I'm going to find myself a nice guy. And because I remember when I was younger, and I suppose that I've gone past like my past experiences, but I remember when I dated someone that was, I mean, I'm happily married now, but I remember dating someone and being like really devastated that he cheated on me. And my mum had this saying of, there's plenty more fish in the sea, don't worry about it. And it really stuck to me. And at the time I was like, I don't want to hear that. But really, it's the truth. You kind of just got to brush yourself off, move on, and kind of look at it more in a positive light. So I was trying to do it a more sort of attitude-y, powerful light, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that concept is it's amazing, but it's quite sad that it's still continuing. Like,
yeah,
it's not like the lady's a side chick, but she just didn't know that he had a girl, and she thought something was happening. And naturally, you know, even in a relationship, being loyal is one thing, but you can actually sometimes still grow feelings for another person, and that's the part which I like. That
and I think because how I was trying to portray, because I was trying to tell a story, and I was trying to, like, so in the beginning, you know, it's like see you in the corner, and I like what I see, so everything about this guy is amazing, great, and then I find out that actually you've got someone else, and then, you know, they've got that kind of attitude, but it's like, well, it doesn't make sense, because you're with me, you're like, you're here, you're by my side at the moment, and you think that I'm gonna, the kind of light I was trying to go with is that, you know, you think that's okay, but actually no, it's not alright, and I'm not gonna, because I like you, I'm not gonna just accept it and pretend that I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna let it go, move on, even though you're a really cute guy and you look amazing, and you just, everything else is a package, and you seem great. You've got someone else. I'm gonna let you go and move on. But I feel like everyone in their, not everyone, but most people experience this once in their life. Do you know what I mean? So I just felt like it was a nice thing to touch on.
Yeah, and it's a great video as well.
Thank you. I was really excited because it came out today, and I was just...
Yeah, I watched it on Kyla.
Yes, yeah.
When did you actually shoot that video?
I shot it about a month ago. Well, yeah, about a month ago, so... It might be a month today. Yeah, but roughly 3-4 weeks ago, so... Yeah, it was a quick turnaround, but I was just really, really excited because I was like, it was in Jamaica, and I also was really excited about going and catching up with Poppy, and seeing, because every time I've seen him, I've always been in, like, we've always been in a different country. Like, I first met him in South Africa, and then with the Naughty Boy track, we done that in the UK, and he come down, and so it was really nice to go to his neck of the woods and sort of meet, you know, his friends, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and what I did like about it is that it seemed like videos can be, you know, green screen, can be a bit arduous, but you were with nature there.
And you know, that's what I love. I mean, when I got home, the mosquitoes had really made lunch out of me, which is funny, but it was just really nice I just wanted it to be warm and, you know, sparkly and girly, but attitudey, you know, so with a high ponytail, and I just really wanted to be like that kind of like more on a positive light of, you know, I always look at people, don't be upset about, you know, when I go back to the story, it's like, don't be upset about what's just happened. Actually, you know, have fun. Girl power, or the attitude, because it could be the other way around, you know, and just go with it. So that's kind of the visuals and the ideas I was trying to go with, and just be one with nature. And so, because everyone was like, what's with the yellow digger? And I was like, yeah, but it looked great. It looked great, and why not? Like, who says it can't be in the video? Like, it was fun, and yeah, loved it.
I want to congratulate you on your Billboard award.
Thank you. I can't believe it.
And you was on the red carpet speaking.
I was on the red carpet, and do you know, it was so funny because I was up for 7 awards, and I was like, at first I was like, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to win. Like, people might know the song but not know my face. Especially when you go to America, I wasn't sure whether people would know who I was, and so I was like, I'm not going to go, and everyone's like, go, you've got a really good chance like everyone else. And and I walked away with 3 awards, so it was amazing. And just walking the red carpet and being past what I call, at the time I felt like the artists are the untouchables, you know, like you see certain artists and you just think, oh, you see them on TV and you think, well, they live in America and they're like massive. You might see Beyonce or someone, you're like, you're never going to be on the red carpet. And they're just bopping past me like it was nothing. And like, I think I got patted on the head, and that it was really funny. Not by Beyonce though, but you know, like, it was funny because I remember saying I really wanted to meet DJ Khaled, and then where I was sitting, he was just like the chair opposite me, and I was like, should I go and say hello? I'm not going to go and say hello. No, I am going to go and say hello. And I started talking to myself like, what if he's like, who is she? But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Let's talk about the actual success of the record. Like, the stats are just mind-blowing. Like you've legit gone down in history now.
Do you know, it's really funny when everyone says that. It's like, it feels really weird. I mean, it feels amazing, but it's like, they're like dreams that I didn't think I would ever achieve. So I just feel like, yeah, it's a bit crazy. It's like, wow. I get up every morning and pinch myself. I'm like, oh my God, it really happened, it really happened. Because I think at the time with the Drake track, it was very much like, it was amazing that I was going to be on a track with Drake. And then it went from being like, when it went to #1, it was like, okay, it's #1, and then it went 2nd week, and then when it got to 6 weeks, and then it started to like break barriers, and then it became more than just being on a track with Drake. It was like, wow, this is amazing, like, this is stuff that I can take with me. And so yeah, it's been a bit weird.
Before what happened in 2016, like, what was going on with you in your actual career? Was it just being more family orientated? What was actually happening?
Do you know what? I've always done music. I mean, I would say I worked out that I really liked singing at 3, and then I started writing, and I at about 14, and I just feel like I was always gonna do music. I feel like when it's in your blood, even if you're not gonna release it, I'm like, I could be in the shower, and I'll think of an idea, and I have to run out and quickly write it down just so I don't forget it. And I just feel like, so I wasn't meant to disappear. So I got married. So I was obviously releasing my tunes, and I got married, and that wasn't supposed to take me away, but it did a little bit, because I had to organise my wedding and get my family over. You know, I had family in America and family from from Jamaica, and you know, my husband had family, so we all had. It was a lot of organisation to do, and so that kind of took me away from what I was doing, you know, in the music world. And then I fell pregnant, and I was gonna still perform until I started to show, and then I was gonna disappear, have my little boy, and then come back. But I actually I got really sick, and I had this thing called hyperemesis gravidium, which is like it's what Kate Middleton is suffering with at the moment, and it was just really bad. Like I was sick every day, and I was in and out of hospital, and my body was just tired, and I think I just had to listen to my body and just take some time out. So I think I just thought, you know what, let me come away, get well, enjoy being a mum. And then I was still writing within that, you know, like you always think of ideas, but I just feel like I needed that time to, you know, enjoy family life and get myself better. And then when I decided to come back, which was 2016, I think I mentioned it. I was like, I think I'm gonna release a few more tracks. So we were thinking of ideas, and then we got the call from Drake's team, and that kind of like really sort of made the decision for me. I was like, okay, I'm ready, let's go for it. And so, but yeah, I'd say I just disappeared for a little while. It was very much, I just had to be a mum and get well.
Which is real life.
Yeah,
which
was really important. And I feel like I'm glad that I've done that now, because I feel like I was ready for now. And also, I also feel like things happen for a reason, and I feel like this was my path. This is what was meant to happen. And it was what I call God's test, you know, that let's see what you're going to do in this situation. Let's see what's really going to happen. So